Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. This is Rita, the self proclaimed gold digger. This is my first live video. I'm hoping everything is going well. Um, Today, before we get into it, I just wanted to let y'all know we are going to be doing a live Q&A about mystery shopping just because I have gotten so many questions from everyone about mystery shopping. Um, and say hi in the chat if you're joining. Let me know where you're joining from as well too. I would love to hear from where all of my gold diggers are from. Hey Nee, so good to see you. Hi Samuel, happy new year to you as well. Thank you so much for joining. And hi Becky. Samuel and Becky, where are y'all located? I know where Shanice is. Hey, Debt Free Dad, thank you. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. Awesome. Okay, so if anyone does have any mystery shopping questions, please feel free to put them in the chat. I am going to go over a couple of housekeeping. This should only take about 30 to 45 minutes. If no one, hey, India, too. Thank you so much for joining. India, let us know, too, how the mystery shopping has been going for you as well. But I'm going to do a couple of little housekeeping issues. And then if anyone has any questions, y'all can put the questions in the chat. But I also have a couple of questions from some comments that I was able to gather. So, in regards to the mystery shopping, so when I do these lives, since it is in a public forum, I am never going to tell the company I'm working for, not the mystery shopping company. I will share the mystery shopping company, but I will not give the clients that we are shopping for. So, like the actual stores that I'm going into, I'm not ever going to release that information. It's part of the independent agreement or the independent contract agreements that we signed that we can't discuss that information. But I am going to share any mystery shopping companies I work with. But I say that to say, when you ask your question, just be mindful of that as well, because you don't want to violate your independent contractor agreement either. So say what it is. Like if it's a banking shop, don't give the specific bank. If it's a retail shop, don't give the specific store, that kind of thing. Um, and let's see. So we already, and Shanice, you can also share your mystery shopping experiences as well. Shanice is my best friend. She got me into doing the notary work. This is the one I was telling you about who got me into notary. And now we have turned the tables and I have got her doing the mystery shopping and everything. All right. So Samuel, y'all, I might have to screenshot some of these questions just in case if I don't pay attention and if it moves. But let's see. So Samuel is asking, is mystery shopping better than focus groups? Um, in terms of what? In terms of pay, you can get paid more in terms of the focus groups. In terms of the availability, mystery shopping seems to be better because you pretty much have a good selection of shops that you can choose from versus the focus groups. They are choosing you. So you have to meet the certain criteria in order to be chosen for the focus groups. So you end up filling out a lot of different questionnaires. Some of them are really simple, some of them are really easy, but then they get back in contact with you to see if you are going to be a good fit for the focus groups. Some of those questions, as you fill out the surveys, you can kind of tell where they might be going, but also just be careful so that you're not misleading them, saying that you might use a product or something like that that you really don't use, but they end up contacting you later. Versus mystery shopping, they post the jobs on their website, and if it's something you want to do, you just go and do it. Both of them, you can make a good amount of money. I really honestly, I probably haven't filled out any focus group surveys in over 2 months just because of my time constraints and everything. Let's see. I hope that answers your question. If not, Samuel, let me know and I'll try to find a better, give you better clarification. All right, Shanice asks, how do I find the shops that pay the most? I need that cheddar. um I haven't cracked that code yet, but the ones that I do like, y'all know my favorite mystery shopping company is Ipsos, because literally with that one, I can say you're guaranteed to make at least $100 a month, and you probably only have to do maybe two to three shops each month. You can easily make $100 only doing two shops. So I like that because they do have some lucrative offers. They are also the one where I was able to get the facial done. So sometimes they have some of those types of shops going on as well, like beauty care, that kind of thing. If that's what you're into, I know maybe not so much for the guys, but the guys can get facials as well. But I like them. The banking shops, they do tend to pay more. So, but just keep in mind with some of the banking ones, your credit is going to get pulled. So if you are not already banking with that particular institution, just make sure your credit is good enough. Y'all hold on. Oh well, I guess I can scroll up. Y'all can tell this is my first live, because I'm like, I'm losing the questions. But I'll scroll up. Let's see. Shanice, I hope that answers your question. But I know I have put you on to a lot of different shops. And India says, y'all, once I get high tech, I'll have the way to like take y'all's comment and put it on the screen, but we not there yet. We still trying to grow. Let's see. She says mystery shopping has been going pretty good. I'm still new to it, but I'm learning my way through. I've done about 45 shops. That's good. That is really, really good in the last 2 months. That's a lot. You probably have actually done more than me. I tell y'all, there's only certain ones that I do. I don't waste my time doing some other ones. So that's really good. India, do you mind sharing some of the shops that you did, or the types of shops that you did? I would like to see what kind of shops you did, also maybe the companies you work with. But as y'all can see, there's plenty of things out there that you can do. Becky says, how do you find enough shops for every day? I can only find shops for like once a week. That is true. Most of those, the fast food shops are the one, and you might not want to do them. Like I said, I don't like to do them. The fast food shops are more regularly. I don't know if they have any restrictions on them, because since I don't do them, I haven't even read the guidelines. Those gas station shops, you probably can do those every day, but once again, those are another one that I steer clear of because I don't feel like fooling with it. Um, so it's not a whole lot that you can do every day that I know of, other than like restaurants and the gas stations, because those always seem to be very, very plentiful. Sometimes there are restrictions on how often you can do a shop, unless you have multiple locations or multiple places in your area where you can just hit several different ones and it doesn't matter about the rotation. So, and to be quite honest with you, Becky, I don't even know. Well, it just depends on what you're doing. With me working full time, I don't really want to do a shop a day. So Shanice might can chime in, because I know she is doing shops more regularly. But I try to do maybe 1 to 2 shops a week, um, at least, just to, because I know my shops that make me money, so I always try and do those. And if I get anything else that interests me, I'll go ahead and do them. But I don't do a whole lot just because I don't have a lot of time. And sometimes with all the questions or the criteria that they have, I don't feel like reading through all of that. So, but someone else can chime in who has been doing them regularly. Hi, Jennifer. Let's see. After you do your mystery shopping, can you go into detail more about how they rate you? Yes. So it just depends. Like for Ipsos, they rate you, but you don't see it. You only see it when you mess up, or if you did really, really good. So one time I messed up on a shop, like the editor had to contact me. And so because of that, they showed me what my grade was. Now, recently, the facial shop that I just did that one last month. The editor reached out to me too, and she was like, great job. And so I saw my score for that. But for the platform that Ipsos uses, you don't really see your rating. Now, the Sassy platform, you can easily see your rating there. for the mystery shopping companies that are on Sassy platforms. There have been 3 different platforms that most of them are using. Ipsos, that's one kind of platform. I don't know what the name of it is. The Sassy shops, they have a different platform. And then there is another one. I don't even know what the name of it is, but you can tell when you log into the places that, sorry y'all, this is the other little side hustle, but you can see, you'll see how the layout is. So it usually, if the editor has to get back in contact with you, you're gonna get dinged a little bit. But for Sassy, you can easily see Ipsos, their platform. I don't really see unless I mess up or do really, really good. Um, and sometimes you won't see, you may not see some of the jobs if your rating is too low. So you won't have access to some of the mystery shops that are out there. So Jennifer, I hope that answered your question. And well, I'll go into a little bit more. How they rate you is making sure you're thorough. So they want to make sure that what you're saying is lining up with the yes and no questions that you have answered. Because usually you'll answer yes and no questions, and then you have a narrative. So it has to make sense. You can't have like grammatical errors. Your pictures need to match. Like when the editor reached back out to me, now this shop I will never do again. Shanice already knows I am not. It pays pretty good, but it's still not worth it for me to do it again. They required a whole lot of pictures, and she needed something else or some additional pictures or some clarification on my pictures or whatever. So I got dinged a little bit for that because she had to reach back out to me. So they're just making sure what the information you're giving them actually makes sense. And if not, they want further clarification. So whatever you check yes or no to, you need to make sure when you have to write out your narrative that it matches up. And a good rule of thumb is anything that you say no to, you need to have an explanation for. So some of the shops where the people are doing horribly, I won't say I hate it, but usually you're going to have to write an explanation for. So the ones where they're doing really, really good, you can check yes, 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 yes. And you know your narrative isn't going to have to be so long. But when they start messing up, you got to document all of that stuff. Let's see. Debt Free Dad says, can you pick the company type you want to shop at? Like, I'm not trying to do any mystery shopping at fast food place. My boys eat burger and fries for a lot of places when he did it. Yes, you can definitely pick. I don't do any fast shops. I do the sit down restaurants. Well, I take that back. There is one fast food. I won't say it's fast food. It's more like a quick serve or whatever that I will do because it's so simple and so easy. And you're like literally the drive through, you in and out in 5 minutes. And it wasn't like that my nightmare experience that I had told y'all about in another YouTube video. It's pretty easy. They just want to know about the quality of the food, how was the service. That's it, and you're done for that. But no, they have banking shops. I did a shop where I had to try on clothes, and even with that, you could do it because it's actually for a female, but if they're really desperate, they'll let you bring like your wife, your daughter, or something like that, and you can get paid for that. There's another quick serve restaurant that I don't mind doing. They're a little bit picky though. Like they don't want you, like they asked for a description of the person. I remember they didn't want me to use race, and then also the person, they were just kind of picky. So I haven't really done another shop with them. It wasn't bad. It was just like they just reached back out to me and they was like, don't put the race in. And then some companies want you to put the race in. What else do I do? It's more like retail. I mainly do retail banking. I have like 2 mainstays of my banking and retail that I will typically do. And when I say retail, it's more of customer service. So pretty much I'm purchasing something, how the whole process went. And it's really, really quick and easy. The only sit down ones I do is usually if either my whole family can go or my husband and I can go, and we're getting a decent reimbursement on a meal. But like fast food places that have drive-throughs, I typically will avoid them. And Shanice says that's true. She really likes Ipsos. Yes, Ipsos is good. They're good not only because they have a variety of different clients that they use, but they pay weekly. They pay really, really good. You're going to get paid each week from them, so you're guaranteed to have money. So literally, if I probably did a shop tomorrow, I think they pay either on Wednesday or Friday. But by the end of the week, shop is complete, I should be able to have my money in the account. Debt free dances. I get facials and my feet did. That's good. Take care of yourself. Self care is the best care. Um, and then try streaming. Okay, I will try that as well. But I'm gonna be honest with you, debt free dad. I'm not too tech savvy, and it might be a minute before I actually try it. But I'll look into it. Um, and then Panama's finest. Is that Panama's finest? Is that you, Leslie? If so, let me know because I need to shout you out. You said I missed the beginning. How do you get chosen or sign up? So for mystery shopping, I don't have the link in this description. I don't know what's going on with the live. I don't Since this is my first one, I have to see how I can add all the stuff and everything. But I have a list of mystery shopping companies that you can sign up with. So pretty much it's just like filling out an application. You put your information in. They do ask specifics, like your height, weight, gender, race. You don't have to fill those things out, but some companies are looking for a specific clientele. So they want people between a certain age. Like for the facial one of the qualifications for that, it was like you had to be like between the ages of 25 to 50, and with the facial, y'all, or 50, 25 to 55 or whatever. So that's why they're asking some of those questions and stuff. Same thing with when I got my eyebrows done, I had to be like it was a certain age group that they were looking for. So just keep that in mind when you're filling it out. The more information you give, um, you possibly could get a wider array of mystery shopping jobs. And ooh, side note, this might sound, I was telling my husband about this, and males versus females will get different things as well too. There is like a watch shop that I see frequently, and they want males to shop that. And I have heard that you can even they even got mystery shops for the strip clubs. So I'm just saying, and that's more geared to males and everything. Now, but I'll get you the link. Well, I'll make sure the link to the list is in the description box. Let's see. Can you do mystery shopping for home without having to go to the place of business? Yes, you definitely can. So, Samuel, one of the ones that I routinely do, I can do this shop every 10 days. It's a phone shop and it pays $30. So, and if the person does it right, you literally on the phone with them no longer than 7 minutes. If they don't know what they're doing, you might be on there for about 10 to 12, but literally it's 7 minutes, and this comes out every every month, and you can do it every 10 days. So that's why I'm like, you could easily make $100 doing one or two shops a month easily. And let's see. Shanice also says she likes 360 Intel, which is good. I have done a couple with them, Sassy and RBG. I've done some with those. The 360 Intel, if I'm not mistaken, the only reason I haven't done more shops with them is because I think with them, they want you to do the shops within 3 days. And I can't always guarantee that I can do it in 3 days. That's another reason why I like Ipsos too, because usually they just have criteria they need the shop done, and it's usually like a week and a half, 2 weeks or whatever. So if I get busy or something and I can't do the shop on a particular day, I already know I have like another week or so for me to complete the shop. So that's why I don't think I have done, if that is 360 Intel, I haven't really done a lot of theirs recently, just because I can't always commit to being able to do them within this. I think they have like 72 hours that they want you to do them from. Hey, that lady Dre. Good evening to you, Tamika, my Sora. Hi. I am so glad you joined. In your area, Tamika, there are definitely a lot of shops. And yeah, she says, my concern is always time management. I've done shops. I just feel like I haven't found ones that pay well. Also, what is the frequency of the pay? So yeah, the banking shops are the ones that are going to pay a little bit more. The apartment shops, they also pay decent, but I don't do them for the amount of time. I don't feel like it's still worth it for me. But those are some of the ones. Banking, definitely. You can make some money. I'm trying to think of any other ones that pay pretty good. If you can get some ones where you the beauty ones, like for that facial, I think I got paid $40 for the facial. And they also, it was either you could get a facial or you could get Botox done. Y'all like my Botox? Like, I didn't get any Botox. I just got the facial. So they paid $40 for that, and then the facial was, I think it was like $100 or whatever. So I get reimbursed for that. So I figure that's decent money. And most companies, they pay every 30 to 45 days. Most companies are paying every 30 days, but Ipsos is the only company that I have seen that pays out weekly. So when you do the jobs with them, you're going to get paid weekly. So, and thank y'all too for hitting the thumbs up button. I appreciate that. Y'all can share it as well to get us out there. Let's see. Yeah, Shanice says there are phone shops where you can call dealerships, apartments, banks, and websites. So yes, thank you, Samuel. Because Shanice, like I said, I got Shanice doing a whole bunch of stuff. I mainly do the banking phone calls, but there are other ones where you can call the dealerships. The apartment ones, I have done the hotel ones. Some of those though, I don't do them anymore now. When I first started off, I did them just to see what it was like, but it's not, I don't feel like it's worth my time, because a lot of the phone shops, they pay $4 to $5. The most other than the ones through Ipsos where it's like $30, but some of those other ones, they pay $4 to $5. The highest I have seen is like $7 outside of Ipsos, and I'm like, it's not worth it for me. I can't. And you're on the phone with them for 10 to 15 minutes or whatever. And some of these, like the apartment, they're like for the hotel ones, they're trying to well, I take that back. One of the hotel ones, you're trying to make a reservation. The one that paid $7, it was kind of like almost, I won't say like a timeshare, but they're trying to sell you something or sell you a vacation. So, and you cannot accept it. They don't want you to accept it. So you keep telling the person no, kept telling the person no. I'm like, it wasn't worth the $7 for me to be on that phone 15, 20 minutes telling the person no so many times. And I almost said yes, because that deal was starting to look good, and I wanted that trip to New Orleans. But yeah, I don't mess with some of those because I might get caught up in it. Thank you, Jennifer. I'm glad you like the channel. Let's see. Yes, and Shanice shared those. Hi, Jay Rayna. Happy New Year to you. India says she's done the gas station audits. They are pretty cumbersome. Not definitely not my favorite. Yes, that's why. Just read it. Some of those, you can like on Ipsos. Well, most of the companies, you can kind of like look at the description of what they are expecting. Um, and some of them in the description, I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do this. This is too much. This is too much for this little bit of pay. Grocery stores with the swords. I haven't done any. I've seen those, but I have not done any grocery stores with the swords. And India also said she did fast food drive-through with Market Force. And then Becky asked, who's making the rating for us, the shoppers? No, so Becky, there are editors that are rating you, because basically you're collecting the information for the client, whoever the business is or whatever. And so if you're not collecting good information that they can use to pass on to the client, then that is ultimately what is getting what you're getting rated on. So if the company can't use your information, they've just wasted money paying you to do a mystery shop, and that is essentially what you get graded on. And from my understanding is, and I don't know how accurate this is, but from my understanding is like the schedulers, they get paid based on how many jobs they are able to get filled for their particular client, and a portion of that as well. So even though they have enough people doing the shops or enough people to do the shops, like let's say they have 50 shops, they have, this company wants them to do 50 shops this month at a particular store or whatever. The schedulers put it out there so that they can get 50 shops. And based off of them getting 50 shops, let's just say they get paid $1,000. I don't know. But they get paid based off of them getting the shops completed. And then the editors also get a percentage of that. So if they got 50 shops completed, but half of them they couldn't use because the shopper collected poor information or was just sloppy doing their job, then that's what causes you to get rated negatively if you're not giving them accurate information. I hope that makes sense. Um, India says she does display checks, and price audits with field agent and observer. Yes, there is an app. I haven't really done it. There's another one too. I'm pulling up my phone. Field agent. I think I did one or two with them, but I still need to set up my payment thing with them. There's another one too. I'm trying to find it, but I don't see it on my phone. I saw Observer, but I stopped looking at theirs. But those are some, if you're in the area, let's say like you did a mystery shop or whatever, and you're just trying to do something quick, like maybe you're only getting paid $10 to go to I don't know, a particular restaurant or something like that. You can get on Field Agent and see if they have anything in your area. And usually those are supposed to be like little quick tasks that you're supposed to be able to do within 20 minutes. I'm pulling up my Field Agent. Hold on. No, see, that's the wrong one. It's not Field Agent. Let me see if I can find the other one. And hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. Usually at this point, I would be able to pause the video, but I can't. I'm trying to find this other survey. Okay, yes, it's M Survey. It's called Merchandiser by survey.com. Those have little quick jobs that you can do in the area. And I'll try and put a link in the description box as well. And I'll see if they have like a referral code or anything like that. I've only done, I think, one or two with them, but those are good things if if you traveled out to an area and you're just trying to do some filler stuff to make some money. They pay anywhere from like $7 to $10. So if you're in the area, it doesn't hurt if it's something really quick. Like one of the ones I did is there was like I had to go into a grocery store and check all the guacamole. I did it because I like guac, y'all. I like guacamole. So it was like you had to check all the guacamole, and any of them that looked like they were brown or expired or about to brown or whatever, you had to pull them off the shelf. So that was all I had to do. Y'all, I kept that guacamole. All of it was not brown, so I ate around it. But anyway, but pretty much you pay for it, they reimburse you for what you paid, and then you're supposed to dispose of the stuff or whatever. And that was it. And I think I got paid like $15 and some free guac. Sign me up. Let's see. Yes, and Shanice, I answered your question, Tamika. Sassy pays weekly too. Gas stations and food shops. J. Raina asks, which companies on your list have the hotel shops and spa shops you mentioned? So Cole has the hotel shops, and Ipsos is the one has this. It's not really a spa. Well, I guess it was a spa that I went to or whatever. Like that where I got my eyebrows done, it wasn't a spa that I got the eyebrows done, but for the facial, yeah, it was a spa. But also, y'all, I have found a few other hotel mystery shopping companies, so I'm going to be getting a list together of some of those as well. And Tamika says, I have done shops with the Source, Market Force, and Pinnacle Mystery Shop. Yeah, Pinnacle has those banking shops that are, if you're in an area that is rural, they'll pay pretty good because they have bonuses. I have seen them go as high as 150 for the banking shop. So, or if you're willing to travel to a rural area, you can make some good money for that. Felicia asks, says, hey, how was your day? How was my day? Oh, y'all don't want to know. I literally got back home at 7 o'clock. So your girl is known for cutting it close. And yeah, it has been a busy day. It has been a good day, but it has been a busy day. But thank you so much for asking, Felicia. Okay, Leslie. Yes. Okay, so it is you. So shout out to Leslie because she's part of the reason why I'm just getting in at 7 o'clock. So Leslie is a fellow notary in the area. So she had reached out to me and told me about some general notary work that she was unable to do. So she put me onto that. So I literally was out taking my son to get his COVID shot. And when she had texted me, and lo and behold, I'm out and about because this was supposed to be like really, really quick in and out, and I didn't have my notary bag. So I off at home, ordered them some pizza, picked up my notary bag, met the signer, and did his quick notarization, and then got back here at 7 o'clock, ate my pizza, and then jumped on this live. So yeah, it has been a crazy day. But thank you so much, Leslie. I appreciate it, and I hope you feel better too. Um, Jay Rayna says, loving this live mystery shopping. GigSpot has been good here lately. Okay, awesome. I think I downloaded GigSpot at one time and then I deleted it off of it. Tell me, Jay Rayna, tell me how you like GigSpot. Because I want to say in my area, I couldn't really find gigs or the gigs. Oh shoot. The gigs I wanted were already taken or whatever. And thank you so much, Felicia. All right. Oh, thank you, Debt Free Dad. Yes, he said 12 people and 2 likes. Like the video. Yep, we're up to 8 now. I don't know how far behind am I in this chat. Okay. And let's see. Q&A. A bit random, but I've been stuck on a train. All the pee. What's the worst you ever had to pee? I can't remember. That's probably why I don't drink a whole lot because I have to go to the bathroom. All right. Debt free dad said he's in there. His wife is coming with him to the strip club. Yes, like literally, I found him. Okay, so I was being, what was it? I think I found some. I because I literally was telling my husband about it. I found some, and I was like, the requirements of it. It was like you had to get 3 lap dances. That was part of the shop requirements. And something else, and it was like you had to spend a certain amount of money on the girls or whatever. I was like, this is insane or whatever. But hey, and it was paying you pretty well. I don't say it was paying pretty good. It paid pretty good, but it reimbursed you. Like it was up to like $300, $400 or something because they wanted you to spend like around $300 to $400 while you were in there. So yeah, you pretty much got a free trip to the strip club and got 3 free lap dances, you know. But if that's your thing, no judgment here. Yes, and Shanice says I see mystery shots for the sex toys. Yes, I have seen that too. Now those I might be willing to take a trip for. We'll see. Now let's see which company have the $10 phone shops every 10 days. They're $30 phone shops, and it's on Ipsos. They have the lowest that they have is 25. Cole is the one that has, I think theirs are between like $7 to $10, and those are for the hotel, like where you're pretending to make a reservation. Now Cole, though, I've told y'all before, if you're getting into the hotel mystery shopping, you definitely need to be on point on your game. Even with their phone shops, it's not your average phone shop because even with that, you have to write a pretty detailed narrative, but it does help you get your foot in the door. So start with the easier ones on Ipsos first, where you don't really like literally those. Like I said, you're on the phone with them for maybe 10 minutes, and then the report takes like 10 minutes. It's really, really super duper easy. But for cold, yeah, they want to see like your writing skills and stuff like that. So go to Ipsos. It definitely pays more. It's between $25 to $30 for those, but I usually only do the $30 ones because they're about the $25 one is about the same as the $30 one. So it's like I might as well just do the $30 one. Yes, hey Tamika. Debt free dad says gotta keep it spicy. Yeah, I got no, I'm never I don't think I pray I don't need to get Botox. Let's see. Thank you, Becky. And yeah, Tamika says most that she's done have paid out 30 to 45 days. I'm definitely checking all these out. Yeah, Ipsos is the one where it pays weekly. Jay Rayna says the shop now in my area for new real estate development with a concealed camera that pays 360, and they have several. Yes, so the video shopping ones, they do pay more, but you need to have your own video equipment. So I have filled out applications for several different ones. And one of them, it was like for real estate or whatever, or pretending like you were purchasing a home or apartment or something like that. But they pretty much told me like, hey, if you don't have the equipment, there's no need for us to send you any information or whatever. So I haven't been able to see what they have, and I don't think I'm willing to invest in the equipment at this point in time to make it a go of it. But yes, if you want to do the video mystery shopping, then definitely go that route. But I would still say make sure you're good at the regular mystery shopping, because if you're not, they got it on video now that you don't know what you're doing, or you messed up or whatever. So just get on point with the regular mystery shopping. All right, let's see. It's okay. Nisi, what are you talking about? I ate around it, but hold on. The chat is moving. Jay Rayna, hey, you're a notary as well. Where are you, Jay Rayna? Yes, Leslie, it worked out really good. And Tamika, yes, Notary Rotary is still around. It is still available. And India says most of the jobs she sees in her area on Gig Spot for gas stations. I will pass. Yeah, I have not done a gas station. I don't want to do a gas station one. Um, Tamika, congratulations. You planning to get your notary license this year? Tamika, not this year. This is 2022. It just started. You getting this license, your commission this month at least. It is so super duper easy. All you got to do is fill out the application, send in your check of $25, and get your commission. That is all it is. And the application is not going to take you more than 5 minutes to fill out. So fill out the application and get your notary. You can have your notary commission, yeah, by the end of this month if you fill it out this week, because it's going to take some time for them to send it back for South Carolina. But yes, not this year. You're gonna have it this month. This month. Um okay, Jay Rayna says in my area spot has paid me 150 in shops for 3 shops. What shops are you doing? Jay Rayna, you gotta let us know what kind of shops are those. Where they pay 3 shops. You don't have to, like, I don't know if everybody was on at the beginning. You don't say like the actual business's name, just say what type of shop. If it was like gas station, apartment, making, that kind of thing, so you don't get in trouble and violate your independent contractor agreement. All right, and y'all, let's see, are you in Georgia? Okay, so y'all are kind of talking to each other on the chat. And Jay Rayna says, I love the apartment shops. I don't mind the report. Jay Rayna, are you having to call in the beginning? Because most of the ones in my area, I see I have to call in the beginning. And I was kind of like turned off on that just because, okay, and you're in St. Louis too. The few times where I had to make phone calls, I could never get in contact with the people I needed to. Yeah, see, Tamika, Shanice is saying the same thing I'm saying. Just send that, and hold up, Shanice. I don't know if you can talk though, but we're not gonna go there tonight. Um. Okay, so Tamika's getting it next month. Okay, we're gonna check in and see if you got it. Let's see. Yeah, South Carolina doesn't allow you to be dual commission. And Trendling, yes, that is correct. Ipsos is spelled IPSOS. And Jay Rayna says they were oh yeah, those school phone, that's on Gig Spot. I might have to look back into Gig Spot. Okay. Yes, I did one. I don't know what the company's name was. I can't even remember the name, because once a year, and it had paid, I want to say like 65 or 75, where you call the phone, pretend like you fill out an application. The people still calling me thinking I want to go to school. But I think I deleted it off of my phone, but I think I'm gonna have to get that app back and see what they have. Let's see. Okay, Tamika says I'll make it happen. All right, and yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to put you on blast. Okay, y'all. I had some questions that people had asked, but I didn't realize the time is already going. So I'm gonna try. I said it would only be like 30 to 45 minutes. So I'm gonna try to answer these questions real quick that these people had or that they had put in the comment section. Real quick. So the first question is from Miss Diamond. She asked which company I like best. I think I already answered that. That's Ipsos. Ipsos is my favorite. And what are my top 5 companies I like and why? And which company is the best for me to start out with? Ipsos, I definitely would say start out with. It's really easy. A lot of their reports are not too tough or troublesome or anything like that. You do have to pass. Most of them require you to pass a test, but the most of the tests, especially if you do the banking ones, are pretty easy. Some of the tests can be a little bit tricky, but if you do a banking shop, which is pretty straightforward, it's pretty easy. My top 5 companies, I don't really work with that many, so I would say probably Ipsos. Who else do I work with? Because Ipsos is on the regular platform, and then they also have a Sassy platform. But most of the shops I do are from Ipsos. None of them are really bad. Cole is good for the hotel ones. Um, yeah, I can only think of a couple. So I probably only regularly check Ipsos and Cole, and I'm trying to think if there's anyone else that I check on a regular basis. The rest of them will send me emails, and if I see something that I like, then I might do the shop and everything. And Jennifer, oh yeah, and you're on tonight, Jennifer, or she was on. She says, "Do you think mystery shopping is a good way to start paying off student loan debt?" And yes, I do. I think it's a good way to start paying off student loan debt. One, because you're generating money. I think that's like, I won't say a no-brainer, but yeah, you're generating money, but it's also allowing you to save money. So if you do some of these, like for when I do the sit in restaurants, that helps me save money on going out to eat with my family. And I know we're going to at least go out to eat once a month or whatever. So I have saved anywhere from $35 to $50 on eating out um, each month for my family or whatever. So it helps me save money there. Also, with the hotel ones too, if you decide to get into that, I can take little trips and not have to spend my money on that, as you saw with like the facial, other little services and things that I do. Like most of the mystery shopping shops that I do, usually I either need the product or service or something. So I'm not doing shops, a whole lot of shops where I don't actually need it unless I just want the money or whatever. So it's like I'm getting stuff for free that I normally would have had to pay for. And so that just means more money in my pocket. So those were the 2 questions I had. I hope I didn't miss anybody else's question in the comment section because I have been super duper busy these past few weeks. So I might not have seen that. Let me make sure I answered all the questions in the chat. Yes, call and wait for correspondence. Okay. Oh shoot, which one had college? The ones with college inquiries. Jayrena was saying that it was Gig Spot, and it's like an app that you can download on your phone. And Trendolyn says she just started watching yesterday. Welcome, fellow gold digger. Thank you. I'm glad the information is helpful. Yeah, our secret shop. That is a good one. I'm sorry, y'all. When I was trying to answer that question, that it has the one where you can just try on clothes and get paid to try on clothes. So I like that one. I'll do that one every now and then if I um feel like it. Because with that one too, I think you have to schedule it, and I don't always know how my schedule is going to be. So I think I answered all of y'all's questions. This was my first live. I survived. It went by pretty fast. I don't know if it was fast for y'all or not, but it was kind of fast for me. So I will be back next Sunday at 7:30 to answer any more questions that y'all have. And if y'all have any mystery shopper information to share, I'm so glad to see y'all talking to one another in the chat, because I do want this just to be a resource so we can help one another and help us make some money and improve our financial situations. But that is all I have for now. I look forward to seeing y'all next week, and y'all can check me out in the recorded videos I have this week. All right. Good night, y'all.